will do as best as I can to teach your child middle school math. A lot of kids coming into middle school are missing one big thing. That is the solid underlining success to getting it right off the bat in 6th grade. And guess what that is? It's something you can help them at home with immediately starting this weekend. Multiplication facts. I kid you not. How many 6th graders come here, and if you say, what's 6 times 7, they don't know. Your child will fail horribly if they don't know. I will do my best in this class, everything. We're starting to learn algebra this year. Little baby algebra steps I'm going to teach them. But for them to get to know that and not be 10 minutes behind each worksheet I give them, they have to know their times tables up to 12. Have to help them. So please, parents, help me out. Now, the kind of math we have here, as you can see, my tables are in groups of 4. It's because we're going to play cards here. We're going to play games here. We're going to have groups and games and fun. This is not going to be sit down and do math, drill. I hate math. After this year, your kid's going to like math. I guarantee you that. They are going to like math. Now, I don't like to drill the kids sheet after sheet. I don't believe in that. All kids learn better when they play games. Also, you will see calculators we have in the back. That is my class set, and I know some are missing one. I'm getting more before Tuesday. That's what the calculators the kids will be using in this class. They don't leave with the calculators. They are not to bring those home. They have my name on it. I'm responsible for those. If you want to get your kids a calculator for home use, they could use one. It's a TI-30. It has the basic facts on it, and if you're a little bit like square roots and so on, we're going to learn about. I have the vocabulary up for the first a few weeks of school, the things that they're going to learn about. And if you ever want to keep up with the work, you can always email me. I will email you back fast. I will call you back fast. That ed line you heard about, major important. How many of you know what ed line is? Okay, those of you that don't know, you have access through the code you're going to get. You have access to your child's grade on a moment-to-moment basis. The moment I put a grade for your child, whether it's for a quiz or a test or a project or whatever, or homework grade, you are going to see it at home. You are going to set it up so you get an email from me that will say, Ms. Monahan just updated Edline. And you'll go click right in there and you look. I have 3 students in the county. I'm obsessed with Edline as a mom. I'm on there every day checking all 3 kids' grades. There's a combined calendar. Pops up only for your son and daughter. Tells you what tests, quiz, and homeworks and things that are due every day. One other thing you can do for math, extremely important. Most people think, oh, hey Johnny, did you do your homework? And they go, yeah, they probably did. They probably did do their written part. That's not the most important part. In math, and people don't realize this, but in math, there's so much memorization. If they only do the written and not think about it, get back to, what's that called, Zach and Cody, or something like that, that's it. They will not remember. They'll get it in class, because I'm really good at explaining stuff. They're like, oh yeah, I get it. Test is next week, they've forgot it. Because math does memorizing, it does involve memorizing. It's just like spelling class. I can explain things really well, folks, but you've got to help me quiz your kids. A lot of people drop their kids like a hot potato in the 6th grade because, oh, they're in middle school now, they have their own responsibilities. Well, let me tell you, they're still babies. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting you home. All right, they're still babies. They need your support. My high school daughter, who's almost 16, I quiz her. Darn tootin' I quiz her, because all the kids out there have parents who are obsessed with their kids' homework and tests and grades. I'm, as a parent, competing with those parents. They do so much with their kids. I'm up there. I got my both feet in. So I beg of you, for your child, to please be involved. Not just ask, did you do your homework? Get in there and go, what'd you do? And you know, it's been a long time since we've had math. You can even say, What's that about? How do you do that? I'll even do that. Now, if your child gets below a B on a test, I make them come to me for lunch and have lunch with me. I do not accept grades below a B. Will that happen? Mm-hmm. Will your son or daughter get more of a homework? Mm-hmm. I want to know why they didn't get a B or an A. They're going to be glued to me. There's going to be times where I will, and I have permission slips, and by the way, Edline will have all the tests and quizzes in advance as far as alike. I'll put up a sample test for you and your child. You can check after him or her. And that means the real test is going to be just like this, except the numbers are different. And one full day, right before the test, the entire class, we're going to review for the test. Review, review, review. All right? So I encourage your child to ask me all the time. You think they don't get something that you shy to say to me? Me and you need to be in cahoots. You need to email me. Okay? I've got this permission slip that you're going to find in Edline once you get really good at going in and out of Edline. That means that some days I'm going to stay after school all the way to 5:30 because I found out that if I only stayed after school for an hour, you people have to take off a vacation from your work to come get them to take them home. I'm going to stay till 5:30 those select days. That means I will provide your child snacks and drinks all at my cost just so they get it. Okay? They're going to spend a couple of hours with me. Now, don't think I'm going to rack their brain for 3 hours because school gets out around 2:05. We'll play games, we'll have fun, we'll talk, and we'll do whatever. Then I'll put some math in there, and we'll take a break and have fun, have snacks, and I'll put more math in there. So, in a sense, I am babysitting your child for almost, well, a little more than 3 hours. Because I want your child to succeed. But you got to come halfway to me. You've got to get their multiplication facts. The first couple of weeks, by the way, if you go visit Edline, I've already have a quiz next Friday for them. Multiplication facts, 1 to 12. Okay? So you've got to come halfway to me and help me.
We would ask you to move to first period odd.
You still with me?
First period odd. Thank you.
Because I have your son or daughter first odd and even, you get to stay extra time. Now, some of you, if some of you do not have access at home to the internet, you might have a computer, but you might not, have the access to the internet. Right now, if I don't lose it, I have that computer here that your son or daughter can go on to check their grades and other things. About once a week and a half or so, I'm going to take them to the computer lab to play math games on the computer, like Study Island and all kinds of math places that we have that I'm going to take them so they can play. But at the same time, before they play, they're going to have to look on Edline. Lunch, breakfast, we have reduced lunch cost, reduced breakfast cost. What we're doing is for you, rather than not eating at all, they get off the bus, they go straight to the cafeteria, get their whatever breakfast, and they're allowed to bring it to math class, the first class, first period, and eat breakfast right there.